What up, everybody? This is Backlog Gaming here with another video on Helldivers 2. This is a special one. Right now, this is my weekly show that I have made for Helldivers. This is episode 1. It is called Warbond and Beyond. So this is going to be a massive recap of all of the week's information of what's going on with Helldivers 2 as a community, as a whole altogether. So without further ado, we're going to jump right into things. First off, we're going to start with Liberty's latest. This is going to cover our MOs, our major orders, to basically give us an outlook on what has occurred and what's currently ongoing. So right now, we were successful in 2 operations this previous week. Operation Debt Collector was successful. We had to kill 290 million Illuminate and 2.9 billion Terminids. We also had Operation Jet Crusade, which was successful. We had to defeat the Jet Brigade, which added jetpacks to Hulks and Devastators on the bot front. Right now, our current MO that was announced earlier today is to eliminate Garharn and Gadria. I don't know who names these planets. But we have to extract also with 50,000 common samples upon doing it from any Terminid planet. So it is a bug MO. So if you are looking to dive the MO, that's the current one that just launched today for the major order. Overall impressions, the kill count ones are whatever, but the Operation Jet Crusade, that one with the jetpacks, the Hulks, and Devastators was really, really fun to play. I enjoyed myself a lot with that. So with that operation, I praise them for adding an additional thing to the Helldivers 2 universe for going forward. Next, we're going to go on to Freedom's Fine Print. Unfortunately, there is no patch notes for today's video. There was no patch, no hotfix, no nothing this week. So we don't have anything to cover in this section, but in the future, this is where we would go and do a deep dive into any patch notes that are posted by Helldivers 2. Next up is Shaping Democracy. This is where we are going to talk about the developers and what they have announced recently. The big announcement on the horizon that just happened today is that we had a live stream on 7/3 where Helldivers 2 is coming to Xbox on 8/26. So August 26th, we are going to get the Spartan division in order to dive with us for Helldivers 2. I'm excited to welcome everybody from the Xbox community to Helldivers 2 to finally enjoy this game. I don't know if Sony approved this. I don't know how this was managed to happen. I know that the fan base has continuously asked for the Xbox community to be added to the Helldivers 2 community, and I'm finally happy that we're going to get them honestly diving next to us. There are some people that aren't happy about it, but I think overall the player base is fairly optimistic that this is a good thing for Helldivers 2. This is going to be a good population boost to the game and bring in fresh players to the game, and maybe get some returning players to jump in and dive with those Helldivers on the Xbox front, since they have friends over there. Pre-order armors that are available for the Xbox, but also it was announced that PC and PS5 players will get a chance to get the pre-order armors at a later date. So these armors are fairly stylish and rare, since a lot of people didn't pre-order Helldivers 2. It kind of was bought after the fact of it coming out. So good news is that PC and PS5 players are going to get access to those too in order to utilize them. The other thing that they talked about is that helmets could have a head-up display or a HUD. Common examples of this would be a medic health bars, and then recon would get enemy outlines. Now, these was originally cut due to shipping the game. They needed to finish things up in order to complete the game and get it out and get it sent to us. But if that were to come back, I could see that being logical. I could see that being a good use of the helmets, in the fact of, not adding a perk to them, but essentially making them change how the viewer is viewing the world around them themselves. Lastly, we had the Pillars of Freedom, which is a new cape from the Review Bomb era, to where Sony is reversing that lockdown of those various countries that caused quite the controversy with with Helldivers 2, mixed with linking your kind of like Sony account. You no longer have to do both of those or any of those. So luckily the lockdown was lifted. That might have been a couple weeks ago, but ultimately we got the Pillars of Freedom cape. So you're seeing that on screen right now for you to view. But yeah, that's free to every Helldiver in the game right now. We're going to move on to Whispers of the Super Destroyer. We are seeing things as far as leaks and rumors. If you want to skip this section, go ahead and fast forward to the next timestamp. But where you're seeing faction versus faction warfare videos emerge, so we're seeing bugs versus bots and Illuminate versus bugs and stuff like that popping up and around. Right now, that's the big leak, is that we're going to kind of see that happen. And then if they do decide to go that route, I think it's smart. I don't think that we're the only enemy of all of these factions. I think they would fight each other if they were presented the opportunity to conquer more of the galaxy that is out there, and potentially maybe even join forces. Would be crazy to see that happen in order to take on their common enemy, which would be Super Earth. So hoping that comes to fruition. But as far as anything else that I've seen for rumors or leaks or anything like that, I haven't seen a whole lot. So for this week, it's just that one of the faction v faction warfare video that we have playing right now. Moving on to Super Citizen Spotlight. This is where we spotlight you, the community. You can submit any type of memes, artwork, any type of clip, anything. If you want to submit that, go ahead and send the clips and memes or anything like that. Tag me on Twitter for them. That's at Backlog_gaming. Or if you want to send them in the form of a message or post them in the comments section down below, links to them or something like that, I will look at them and see what we can get you in for next week's episode. But right now, what we're going to have up on the screen is a cybernetic artwork with dinosaurs in Helldivers 2. Kind of random, but the artwork, I feel like this was done really, really well. This showed up in the Facebook group that I'm a part of, so I just wanted to kind of highlight that. That if they added dinosaurs to the game, this would be a cool way of doing it. Next, we have a clip up by Rocket Man. It's called Rocket Man. It's technically Total 2 is who posted it. So in this clip, you're seeing him shoot the cluster rockets. Essentially, they blow up, and you see somebody come flying through the air. The clip made me laugh, so I thought I would share it here. So again, the clips don't have to be epic plays. They could be hilarious. It could be funny. Whatever the case may be that you want to submit. But this one made me laugh, so I wanted to share it with my community. Last one that you're seeing here is the meme to where "You Are the Hell Bomb" has been updated. So the Xbox diver is saying, so where's my stratagem? PS5 diver straps the portable hell bomb to the Xbox player. And then the PC diver, of course, is saying, son, you are the stratagem. So this is a pretty good update to the meme that's been around for a bit. But ultimately, it made me smile because we want to include those Xbox players as much as possible. Anyways, that wraps it up for this episode, the very first one ever of Warbond and Beyond. So with that being said, there's a couple things I want to cover before we call the end of the video. Number one, we are live every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Central Standard Time, playing Helldivers 2 currently as a game. As far as content that we are posting, these will post weekly every Saturday going forward. So you'll get a weekly episode of any of the news that has occurred that week that we have. Plus, you are also getting daily content in the form of YouTube Shorts. Those are posted every day at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. As far as an overall goal for the channel, to show your support, if you like this content, give it a like. Comment down below about how you feel about the layout. If you want to add something or you feel like a topic needs to be added, let me know. I'll see what I can do. But also, we're trying to hit 500 subscribers. We are currently at 316 at the time of filming our first episode. We are gaining traction as a channel, but at 500, we get an algorithm boost to get more eyes on our content in order to further the channel and get us closer and closer to growing.